Thank you for tuning in to Andronicus Radio, gathering as one in our sovereign truth from a galactic perspective, exploring our world with new ideas, knowledge, and a promise of a better future. Galactic discussions for galactic-minded people. Andronicus.
Hello everyone, we have another regression that was done with Jenifer, and there's some more information that comes up. I just want to mention that we talk about Roger Daltrey, and there are articles that display that Roger Daltrey is kind of against some of the I don't know if it's cancel culture or something like that, and some people are interested in what he has to say, and of course because of his legacy as a rocker. But there's something or someone that looks like him that's in the astral doing some very bad things, and I've caught him many times. And it's interesting because Jenifer started seeing him as well here. So don't be in an uproar. I know this. I like a lot of the rockers just as much as anyone else, but I don't know. I mean, unless people want us to not say what certain ones look like, then it's not like we're pointing out all these celebrities and we just don't like celebrities. It's more or less that they sell out at some point, and then the entities are used. Of course, they can't just have fame. They have to do other things in order to get the favors that they need to do whatever they want. And so the ones that are, hijacked or whatever. So, I mean, is it literally them? I don't know. I mean, I do know that there also can be counterfeits. Even I have a negative counterfeit. So this is not about just bashing people and going after Hollywood, because technically, in my opinion, Hollywood goes after themselves pretty much, and so does many other industries. It's just like the politicians and anyone in power and in public view. So, and if I was heavily in public view, I'm sure I'd be very targeted, and there'd be all sorts of rumors and things. But I mean, that's the trade-off of being out there in the public. But yeah, that doesn't mean that anyone has a right to just go after people for any reason. But this is literally a regression when the information is coming up and what's going on in the astral field. So if people understand that, maybe they'll not be so upset or uptight about some of these regressions, and just sort of listen through of what is being seen and any type of entities that are involved. There's also a very unusual reality towards the end that resembled a flat Earth, and I have no other way to describe it. It's just it, and I have seen something like this before on Antarctica, and I have spoken to Peter about it, that there was this ice shield there at one time. It's not either visible or it's not there anymore, or it's off dimension. And that this dome actually exists somewhere else. And there's another topic that I'm not going to get into here, but there was also a dome in the new Godzilla and King Kong movie, and that's an example of what it would look like. Maybe tropical, maybe not tropical. But it can be a temperate environment that is monitored in some way through the heat and air control qualities. However, in this incident, I think that it was unfit for, human existence. But I guess you'll have to listen to see what I was talking about. So I'm not going to talk any further, just let you get right into it. And thank you very much for listening.
I think I see the wraith.
Okay. Is that the one that hit your toe, or was it someone else?
It could have hit my toe. It's got icy blue eyes. I think it's been watching me for a while.
Are we going to ask to have this thing removed once and for all? It has no permission to be in your space. Say goodbye to the wraith.
Goodbye. I don't consent. Leave now. Thank you. Something in the back of my head. There's a steel plate that's screwed into the back of my head.
All right, we're going to have that taken off. I don't know why I keep seeing a cucumber. It's really weird.
Cat. A cat.
Hmm?
Have you ever seen the videos with the cats that are scared of cucumbers?
Oh.
I just saw a cat when you said that, the cucumber. There's a weird light, like vanilla colored cat that I'm seeing right now. With really, 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 really green eyes. Light green eyes. But it almost has like a human face typed.
Is there like a snake or something that came out too?
In a lake house. Been here before. Sitting out on the porch. I think it's in Canada. Banff. Skied in Banff once. My fingers feel weird.
Do you recognize where this place is?
I think it's in Canada, but my fingers feel weird. I think I've got like a robotic arm or hand.
Why is that?
Something in my hand that's like AI. I can feel them, but there's something that's robotic about it. Is this me or is this a copy of me?
It's a copy of you. Why are you able to feel it? Is this you from another time or another timeline or another reality?
I think this is another timeline. Right, I don't know. I feel like I can feel myself in this body, but it's only my hand that's robotic. Like I lost a limb or something and they replaced it with a robot. But I can feel it. There's like flesh around it, but I can see inside of it. The wires and it's a very strong hand. It's got black, silvery inside, and it's got white on the sides. It's poofy like flesh. And I can feel it like a robot's hand. But it's a hand.
Are you a cyborg? Or like in some advanced society or, futuristic?
I don't know. I can see, it's like I'm in it and I don't see myself. I'm trying to, when I look, I'm looking at myself, I see a robot. But then when I'm looking at my hand, I'm me. But there's white on the sides. And it looks like flesh, but it's not. I've got on my legs, there's panels. How is it that I can feel me in this?
What is your name there?
Zbot.
Ziot?
Zbot. Z-E-B-U-T.
Zebot.
Z-E-B-U-T. Zbot.
Are you there with someone else?
There's a man at the end of the pier. Tall guy with a bearded face. He's got a white shirt on. Jeans. He's fishing.
What's his name? What's his name there?
Leandula?
Is that his last name?
No. It's his first name.
Is it like
They
we
call
were
him
looking at Leon Rhymes earlier? Is it
He says, call me Lee.
Lee Andula? Is that his last name, Andula?
Maybe. Andula. Lee. Call me Lee. Lee S. Andula. Scratching his back, he just pulled something, a lever up from his back.
So
It's
he's
like
a robot? Or an android?
He's part android.
Cyborg?
Wait, I want to see what he does. Pulls this thing up off his back. What's in there? There's something in there. It's blue light. He has to charge himself. It's going up towards a plateau, a brown wooden stake, like see a pier, there's like big things holding it up, and he just opened up a latch and he plugged himself in. You can see his face clearly. It's got like a straighter nose coming out, and his eyes are smaller, kind of squinty. He's got a beard. His cheekbones are higher. He's got smaller lips. He's got hair. He's like poofy a little bit around his eyes. They're smaller. There's a mountain in the background. It's like it's far away. Looks like there's snow on it. We're at the very end of a lake. Just looking around. It's an overcast day. There's some weird fish in the lake. They're not normal fish. They don't look normal.
What year is this?
2157.
Do you have
Ferengula.
Hmm?
I just heard Ferengula. We're in a town called Ferengula.
Is that anywhere on Earth?
It's New Earth.
New Earth? If it's New Earth, then why are you cyborg?
Colonized on this planet from Earthlings.
Earthlings or Earthlink? Is this related to Musk?
Earthlink. It's a pet dog, it's a robot. There's behind the house, there's this yellow prairie, but it's not wheat. Cultivating something else. Spirals, what is that? Growing something. Yellow spirals that come out.
Is it supposed to be substitute, like grass or plants?
Yes, but it does something else. It's something that we cultivate, but it's supposed to, it soothes us. It makes us think that we're more like Earth. Soil is red.
So is this Mars?
No.
If you would.
I have to do something to my back.
What's wrong with your back?
I have to go to plug something in. Blue cord.
If you would identify if this is another Earth, then where on that Earth, like the location, would you be near?
Nebula. Star system.
Okay, but I mean, like, if you were to say you're in this country or that country, because is it a replica Earth? Or is it just another planet?
Planet.
What's
a copy of a planet?
Okay. Is it a copy of the Earth, but it's not a copy of the Earth, then it's something else.
Copy of a planet that is trying to mimic Earth. Background, the way its nature is, it's trying to copy the nature of Earth. It's like a fake Earth. It's like stuff it's like simulations trying to make it look like Earth for some reason. Why do I feel like there's souls trapped here? It's not. It's supposed to make us feel like it's Earth, but it's not.
Do you feel happy, unhappy?
I feel lost.
You have no reference point or
disconnect.
Oh.
Doesn't make sense. I'm walking around, but it doesn't connect to anything that I know. My feet walk, but I don't know what that is. So I see the foot walking.
You don't really feel it. You don't have the sensations, you mean?
I can't connect to this body. I can only understand it when I see it move. So when I look at my hand, I see that it's a hand and I can feel it, but it's not my hand. Everything's done for me to feel human. I know I'm not human, but every time I move, it's like they're training me to believe this is human.
Are there those who's over you, training you?
My handler is this guy, Lee. He watches over me.
Oh, and is he? But he's also in the same situation you're in.
No. He's full cyborg.
Did he select you to partner with him?
He made me. He made me to. He selected aspects to make me this.
But did they use your soul from the Earth?
They used a broken part of my soul. They used it from something else.
Was that related to what we saw in Lebanon, where you visited Lebanon?
See the golden chains.
Yeah.
Back of my head. Inserted it in the back of my head. Took it out, something golden. Gold plate. Cave. It's in a cave and they did the switch. They've been doing it all along. They've been putting stuff inside of me this whole time to learn for this other thing. For that thing to take over me. Destruction, but it's the creation of something. Nobody can see it.
Are there many others there?
Millions.
Is Lee in charge of others as well? Other females, other males?
Somebody's over Lee. He's controlled by something else.
Is there? Oh, okay, who's that?
It's a monarch. Paul Serene. I just saw Paul Serene.
So this is a monarch program.
It's not just monarch. It's monarch and cyber life. Something else, something I've never heard of. There's a green triangle and a blue cube.
Can you get the name for that?
QB. With 2 eyes. QB Pro. I don't. Wait. Let me just see. I think of Quid Pro Quo. Name of it is Quid Pro Quo.
But it's
The Quid.
You saw QB too.
QB2.
Is that a portal, or where people are being pulled in through Lebanon? Is that why Lebanon's been a target?
That's why they had the explosion. Created the portal. Portal came down like that grass. Those spirals. The spirals are mini portals.
Is that why? Is that why they wanted you to go there? He was told to bring you there so you can go into the other reality with him.
It's experiment. Yeah. That's why I was brought to Les Roches. Bacchus, Bacchus, that's Dionysus. He's behind the Les Roches thing. He brought all the kids there.
Is it like people from all over the world, or mostly like people from that region, like Jewish and Lebanese and whoever else?
Heard expendable. Heard that Lebanon is expendable. But also because it's in the middle of something. Somewhere in the Middle East, it sits on something.
Like a sacred area, or like an area that's like a launch pad for
the Druze. They're for the Druze.
What's the Druze?
Druze are the oldest tribe in Lebanon. Look up Druze, Lebanon. That's why the soil is so rich. That's why nobody can ever take it over. Something about the Holy Land.
It's an ethno-religious group originating in Western Asia, whose self-identity as the people of monotheism Jethro of Midian is considered an ancestor of the Druze. Hamza ibn Ali ibn Ahmad. Wow. Then there's a branch of Shia, and made me think of Shia LaBeouf. Zoroastrianism, Buddhism, Hinduism, Neoplatonism. The Epistles of Wisdom is the foundation text of the Druze faith. Incorporates elements of Ismailism, Shia Islam, and Gnosticism, Christianity, etc. All the belief systems. Are they, have all of these Druze been taken over into these realities?
Keep on seeing France. And the Druids in France.
Like the Druid? Like in England, the Celts? They're the same.
Something with France. The Druids. I don't know what this.
Maybe some of those monoliths?
Yeah, hold on. Something is doing something to my chin. I don't consent and I don't agree. Stop closing my mouth. Stop.
Stop it right now. You don't have permission. Some guy with a white thing over his head and around his mouth.
Yep. That's the Druze I was seeing.
Okay, so where did they belong? Are they dead?
They're dead. They're dead.
They're trapped.
They're trapped.
I'm gonna bring them up into the where they belong, to Odin, and have him bring them to where they belong.
Masks over their mouths, Jess. White masks
thousands.
over their mouths.
Yeah, thousands of are coming out now. Who trapped them there? Zoroaster. Zoroaster trapped them. He was angry at them.
You just freed something in Lebanon.
Yeah.
Just saw a mountain show up, something new that was concealed. That's part of something that's going to help them with water. Oh, it's connected to the Shabbat Farms. Golan Heights. The stupid fucking UN. The UN was doing this. The UN's working with stupid Zoroaster, I think.
Or is they're working with Monarch?
I think it's Mark, but I think it has something. So whatever that was taking something away from Lebanon to be able to flourish, giving something to the Jews that they shouldn't have had, and the Syrians. 2, 3. واحد اثنين ثلاثة أربعة ستة سبعة Sheba. The 7 farms. Why 7? Why am I saying this? The 7 farms, the Sheba farms. Wow, I can count in Arabic. Why is it that I can count in Arabic?
Were you part of the Druze tribe?
Yes, you said that in something. There's a breath inside of me that came out that was pink. There's something inside of me that just came out. I think they put something inside of me when I was in Lebanon that shouldn't have been in there. Oh, it was weird. Something was in me that shouldn't have been in there.
You think something
was inside of me, it's like a cylinder, a really long, like a cylinder, thin on the sides. It almost looks like a flute in the middle. But it's old. It's like a relic or something. It had something in it, and when you said, "Are you a Druze?" it opened up, and I breathed it out. They were trying to make it look like I was part of something that I wasn't.
Right. let's does this have anything to do with the other Jennies and all this other stuff?
It's part of it.
Do you let's present that device up to Rodan.
Yeah, it's out of me now.
Who
Too.
put that there in you?
Blonde woman. I think it might be Michelle.
So it's Michael.
Michelle, yeah, I think that's her name.
Yeah. So Michael did that to you. And why did Michael do that to you?
To carry it somewhere for him. I'm supposed to go somewhere with it.
Do you see where?
See a mountaintop. Lots of trees. It's very green. Oh, I think it's, I don't know. I heard Asia, somewhere in Asia. Don't know where. Could be India or Asia. I don't know, but it's very green. It's a mountain. It's a lake. It's blue. Or the Himalayas. I don't know. I don't know where this is. I just see a mountain. Blue, green.
Do you think it could be even in California? Like Shasta or something?
Oh, maybe it's Shasta. Maybe it's Mount Shasta.
What did Michael want you to do there? Why are you carrying that, and who are you going to give it to?
People in Mount Shasta. There are people in Mount Shasta that are not supposed to be there. Somebody that's in Mount Shasta is not supposed to be there. I don't consent. I don't agree. Stop it. Stabbing me.
Yep, because I don't
Leave me
want.
alone.
Let's reveal who that is. That's in Mount Shasta. That's not supposed to be there.
Not the Anchars, is it? Felt something sharp. Sure, it's not the Anchars. Something black. Something dark. It's got silver on it.
We're gonna bring it up into the light so you can see it.
Looks like a fish. Just silver fish. Fish look like.
Let's reveal what exactly it is, in case it's shape-shifting.
The Christos. The two fish. The fish from Jesus.
Is Roger Daltrey there? We're supposed to give it to Roger Daltrey.
Yeah, he's right there. He's wearing a pink suit with
Is he
a light blue tie.
Is he looking for the female energy so he can turn into a woman?
It's almost there. Yeah, that was him. It was Roger Daltrey. He's pulling his hair. Why are you pulling your hair? Screaming at me. You fucked it up. You all fucked it up.
What did he want to do?
You and I were supposed to be together. The Homo Divinicus. It's not Robert, it's Roger. Paired up with a man, and she said his name was Robert. She was taking the French side, but it was Roger Daltrey. I was supposed to go and mate with Roger for some reason.
So then you can give him your female energy. Give him that device.
Michael would come in. Michael would be that entity through Roger Daltrey. He's got shoes that are white loafers with sparkles on them. They're really ugly. So that was what Michael Jackson gave me.
Okay, so what is the ultimate thing? What are they trying? What's going to happen when Roger Daltrey becomes a woman from that device?
Disneyland.
Disneyland?
The world will become a Disneyland. can do anything you want. It's all a fantasy. But it's all for Mickey Mouse, Michael Mouse.
That it just gets perverse and weird. But there's like,
Yeah,
his people are rewarded.
That's what it is. What I felt in that robot is what he's trying to do. He's trying to make people feel accustomed. He wants to make them all into their robots so they do what he wants.
So he's like, puppeting everybody. Is that what he wants? To puppet everybody?
Yeah. To puppet everybody. He said, see, Lee is Jess.
What?
To that robot, he said, Lee is Jess.
How was that me? Me?
I don't know. You.
I don't think so.
I see a blonde woman. It's like he's trying to make it look like you're the handler.
Yeah, it's not true.
You're the one taking the information, you're doing what he says, but then you're the one doing it to us, so it's you. G-less. J-Lo. I don't know what this is.
What is it? You saw J-Lo?
Saw J-Lo, but I heard G-less, like Jess Lee. I don't know what this is. I don't do.
Oh, okay. But it's not me at all.
It's where the Jenny program comes from. Yeah, but Jenny was never supposed to be Jenny. It was Jeannie. We're the G.
So it was not supposed to be the Jenny program. It's supposed to be the Jeannie program.
Okay, first of all, get out of my eye. Get out of my right eye. Pull this out right now.
I think he's trying to change the information so you get confused. And he's trying to change what you're seeing so you don't say the truth of what was going on. And he does not have permission to do that. His time's over.
You don't have time. You don't have permission. You don't have my permission. I'm a sovereign being. This is not okay. I don't get angry often, but I'm about to get really angry.
We're going to ask that he's pulled off of Shasta and that this plan is over and shut down right now. The program's shut down.
Something exploded.
Yep.
There's something with a J and the G. I can't quite put my finger on it. Something he's trying to hide.
No, I think let's ask to reveal the truth of what this is. And if that was just a mask to cover over what he didn't want you to see, then break that program right now.
I have to see the truth of this, and I'm breaking this program right now. Harness came off the back of my neck.
Yep.
With green something around it. The lever that was the way he was trying to make me the G for his last name, but it's not that. That lever was something weird. I don't know what, but it just came off.
Is he like an ET of some sort, and that's not even still what he looks like?
It's the suit is starting to fall off. I can't figure out what it is yet. Looks like Peter Dinklage with all that blonde hair, but then it's a meat suit. Something's coming out of it. What is that? It's actually it's a little being. But it's black. It's got really almond black eyes. It's got sharp features up here. It's kind of an elongated skull. It's got a nose and a sharp chin. What is that? I think that's a mini Bobo.
Is that Bobo the Optimist?
I don't know, but it's got sharp features.
We're going to ask to shut down, remove anything related to Bobo the Optimist right now.
Just turn yellow. Yellow went away.
He's multi-layered of different beings, isn't he?
Yeah, he's different things. Avarice. He comes where there's avarice.
Anger. Yeah. Can we be free of him? This whole reality? I just heard like a bunch of things fall to the ground, almost like buttons on a control panel just dropped out.
I think you got rid of a spaceship or something that was close to us that shouldn't have been there.
Yep.
Something that was hooked into us that shouldn't have been there.
Like to the planet or just you and I?
No, I think to the planet.
Mm-hmm.
But we were being used from very, very, very young age. Seeing myself as a baby. Like
Yeah,
6 months old.
Yep, I see myself as a baby as well.
I see it's weird, I see a pink and light blue blanket on me. There's a copper button on the side.
And I see a yellow one by you too.
There's an upside down copper button.
I heard the word braggart, like someone that brags.
You just took the button.
Why don't you take it back?
Yeah, I'm taking it back.
You don't consent or agree to what he just took?
I don't agree with what you just took. Give it back. It's not. That's Rudolph Hess.
Oh. Break ties with Rudolph Hess?
Break all ties, vows, oaths, photos, contracts, agreements, and connections between myself and Rudolph Hess. In all time, space, reality, past, present, and future, alternate space, and between space, parallels, pocket realities, and realities, all dimensions, quantum fields, and all context of reality right now. Do not consent, do not agree to any kind of program or earlier agenda between myself and Rudolph Hess. Anything Rudolph Hess took from me, I asked right back. Unplug, delete, uninstall, and so be it. Gratitude and knowledge I'm always loved and heard. Just turned into an old man and walked away.
No, that's David Rockefeller. Break ties with David Rockefeller.
Break all ties, vows, oaths, photos, contracts, agreements, and connections between myself and all soul aspects of myself and any avatars in David Rockefeller. In all time, space, reality, past, present, and future, alternate space and between space, parallels, pocket realities, in realities, in all dimensions. All context of reality right now. I just saw Bobo. He was working with David Rockefeller and Bobo the Optimist. I do not consent. I do not agree with any kind of program, overlay, or agenda between myself and these beings. I have to unplug, delete, and uninstall right now. So be it.
Okay. What's going on now?
I'm in Geneva, standing in front of our old apartment building. What am I doing here? Just on our street. So I don't know, something with the apples. Oh, it's the same street as that convent they left us in. That's Catholic nun place. Opus Dei. Who's that guy that my hand alone, whatever was just put into my arm, take it out immediately. What's in my finger and my hand? Out now. Get it out right now. I don't consent and I don't agree.
Who is it?
I know it's something red, and then I saw Gene Wilder.
So Gene, you remember you said the G and the J and the G?
Here we are again with the Gene and Jenny.
Break ties with Gene Wilder. See if something else comes.
Finger with a red fingernail. Break all ties, vows, oaths, photos, contracts, agreements, and connections between myself and Gene Wilder in all time, space, reality, past, present, and future, alternate space, and between space, parallels, pocket realities, and realities in all dimensions. In all context of reality, right now I do not consent. I do not agree to any kind of program, overlay, or agenda. To myself and Gene Wilder, unplug, delete, and uninstall. And so be it. There's this guy. I know you.
I'm gonna reveal who this guy is to you.
I know him. I remember him. I'm seeing him in black and white. He's the guy that abused me in that school across the street from where I used to live. The one that reminded me of Andy Gibb. Now looks like Gene Wilder, but there's a guy in between. I can see a black and white picture of a guy sitting at a desk with a bunch of papers, and it's black and white. He's wearing a white shirt. He's looking forward, but I recognize him. I just can't. It's on the tip of my tongue. I know who you are. Oh my God, this face, Jess, I know this face. This is somebody I trusted. This is somebody I trusted this is somebody I trusted that really messed me up.
Who is it?
I don't know. I can't.
We're gonna reveal who this is. This is someone that was in your neighborhood.
It's like I know they wiped me.
Yeah,
but I see him and I know who he is.
What does he look like? Describe him.
I can't. He's got like those old, like in the 70s style kind of poofy hair, but long.
Yeah, but he looked like Andy Gibb a bit.
Yeah, but he's got big eyes. I think they're blue. Who are you? He has jeans on. They've got bell bottoms. Can see his belt. I'm mad now, but I was scared of him as a kid. Fuck, who are you?
Is he Swiss?
I think he's German.
German.
Either German or Dutch. He had an accent. This is so frustrating. I know him. I can see his face, like when he looks at me, he's looking away from me, and I know that when I look at him straight forward, I'll know who he is.
Is he connected to Roger Daltrey?
I don't know, but I'm getting upset. I don't think so.
Okay. But how old were you? Do you remember
6.
seeing him?
He used to come and take me. He used to come and do stuff to me. But I can only see him in black and white. It's like he's partially erased.
Was he like a babysitter or something, or?
I don't know, Jess. I'm trying to remember, but the fuck is he? He looks like okay, if you go look in the Batman movies, there's the ones that were done by Christopher Nolan, and what's his face was in them, Christian Bale. There's a guy in one of them that he's the bad guy. He's the mad scientist. It's not in Batman Begins. It's in the last one, the very last one. There's 3 movie series, and it's the very last one. And he plays the bad scientist guy that puts all these chemicals in water to hypnotize people.
Was it Two-Face?
I don't know, but he wears glasses. I don't know what his name is in the show, but he's got really bright blue eyes. He's got big lips.
Oh, I think I know who that is. Hold on. If he's in here.
The guy that I'm seeing, he looks like him. He's got a mole on his cheek. And I hate that. I remember focusing on that mole when he was abusing me. because I shut down. He did
Eric
something
Roberts?
to me.
Eric
Yes.
Roberts?
No. No, it's not Julia Roberts' brother.
No, it's
No.
Cillian Murphy.
It's
got
do you see
big
his
eyes and
character? Yeah. What's his name in the
Scarecrow.
there? That's it. That's it. Right there.
And he looked like
He looks like him, but he's got the guy that I'm seeing has a big mole on his right cheek. And I'm connecting him to that movie because he did something with that powder. It was that drug that made me forget. He was a science teacher. And he worked in one of the labs. And he did something to all of us kids. He's a bad guy. He put stuff in me.
what did he do to you?
He put stuff inside of me. I remember his apartment now. His apartment had all these animal skins. He had like a dead lion on the ground. He had a bear skin. He had a rhinoceros. He had animal. It smelled really weird in his house. And there's snakes in there too. It's a big snake head. Got something on its mouth. He tried to. They knew I was there.
What did he do to you?
So I remember that day. There was a day that I was outside of his apartment. I couldn't go in there because I was so scared.
Who was he? Because he obviously took you through a portal.
Opus Dei.
What was his name?
It's Opus Dei.
An Opus Dei. Was he a priest? Oh,
Her Janelle.
Like Janelle?
Look like the name Gentile without the T.
Is this connected to Mark Mobius?
Sorry, I'm just... Morbidius. That's what Mobius stands for.
Morbid. Morbidius.
Dead animals. It's dead. It's the morbid side of things. I don't know. I just heard Morbidius.
There's actually a character in Warcraft with that name. And he's like a skull character.
Does he have green on him?
Yeah, like around his hip. But otherwise he's a skeleton. And he's got these really big boots. Like a giant.
He kicked people with those boots. Just saw spikes on them.
Is this connected to Ruvik?
I'm hearing yes.
Yeah. The torturer. Why did he select you for this?
Starseed.
Does he do this to a lot of starseeds? Can we undo it and disentangle from Ruvik?
There's so many layers. There's even a feeling of Delphi in here.
I think they're all connected. Just break ties with Ruvik. He's very evil. And break ties with Mobius.
Hold on. I break all ties, vows, oaths, and blood oaths between myself and any soul aspect of myself and Ruvik Mobius, Delphi,
Mark Mobius,
Mark Mobius,
Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy, the Scarecrow, Lubor Karlik, and that, whatever that powder was, it looks like pink perfume or whatever that was in all-time space reality. Past, present, future, alter space, and between space, parallels, pocket
Oleander.
realities.
Oleander.
Oleander, flower, all-time space reality, past, present, future, alternate space, and between space. Parallels, pocket realities, hidden realities in all dimensions, and in all contexts of reality. Do not consent. I do not agree to being part of any of this. I ask to be unplugged, deleted, uninstalled. I ask to undo everything that was done to me and put everything back to its natural space and timeline. That's why the pink. That's why my mother painted my apartment, my room pink. She was part of the ceremony.
That was like the pink thing that came out of you. That was planted in you. It's all the same thing, right?
Yeah. It's just to keep me in that my lab, whatever the fuck that was. Something just went down a drain. I see a boar's head with an eye patch on it. Why is there a boar in front of me with an eye patch? Is that a Nazi? What is that? Just walked away. That was really weird. Is he still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Who was it at the eye patch?
It's not a Nazi uniform, but I don't think that's what it is. Something with one eye.
Let's reveal who that is.
It's Jack.
Jacques, the bad Jacques.
Bad Jack.
Or is it Jacqueline Kennedy?
Something about losing an eye. Oh. The eye. Something with the eye. Oh, with my eye.
Your eye.
My eye that they operated on. It's a mechanical eye. Well, no, it's the eye. What did they do to me? Replace my eye, but I want my eye back. Something, Jackie O. What did she do with my eye?
Take it back.
She's saying no.
Take
Give
it
me
back.
my eye back. Wearing
She doesn't have a choice. Time's up.
Pink outfit on. Pink pill box hat on. Give me my eye back. She just said you're not even you anymore. Yes, I am.
And what's her interpretation of how you should be? Or should be?
Because my eye was replaced, so I'm not all me anymore.
Tell her you're getting your eye back so she can have her cyborg garbage. Or she's looking like Grimes to me right now.
She does, and she's trying to grab into my chakras. Get the fuck away from me. She took my eye back. That was the long fingernail I saw. Before the red long fingernail. It's her.
Grimes.
I don't consent to this thing calling itself Grimes to being around me at all. She's got my eye back. She had purple hands with long purple fingernails. weird spirals in front of me.
Same like those other ones?
No, these are bigger. They're like, you know, when you get a big bubble in the water and there's like a big rim. I'm seeing it's like I'm underwater and I see all these rims. And they're not spirals, they're just all these round things everywhere. But I think I'm underwater. I don't know that I'm supposed to be here. I have to pull myself out of this space. It was underwater. There were those big rims, I was blowing. If I did anything to hurt the oceans, I asked for forgiveness. I asked to undo whatever was there. It's weird, I just touched my body and it felt like I was stone and underwater, and it was like I was a statue underwater. It's weird.
Why don't you pull yourself out of that? Or is that some kind of weird overlay or something? Ask if you're what you're supposed to do there.
Something hurt me. I've got pain in my chest right now. What is this?
Do you think it was you had died in the water and it turned to rigor mortis, so it felt like a stone?
Maybe. I think maybe I had a heart attack or something, and this was me.
Can you see what you look like?
It was a man.
What was your name?
I don't know. Or like Homer or something. H-O.
Homer, like the writer, the poet, Greek?
Maybe, I don't know. I saw H-O. It could have been Howard or something. Ho something. I think I died. Yeah, I think you're right. I think I died in the water. I see corals around me. I think I was alone. I don't think I ever was found.
Did you have any family?
Had a wife. I think she died already. She's an old woman with a scarf on. I don't think anybody noticed. It's kind of sad. Something on my left foot. Something just got put on my toe. Take this off. What is this? It's like a shell. Went right through my toe. That's not nice. I think I stepped on a jellyfish or something. It hurt really bad. I did as a kid, actually, in La Jolla. Step on a jellyfish. It hurt like hell.
Where was this that you died in the water?
Umbria. Where's Umbria?
Italy?
Is it on the coast?
It could be. Not exactly on the coast, but close. Let's see.
A little girl. She's a very sweet little girl. She's looking at me. She's in a bathing suit. She's holding her mom's hand. She's really pretty eyes.
Do you recognize who she is?
I thought it was me, but it's not. It's somebody else with really pretty eyes. She's holding a baby white bunny rabbit in her arm.
So is it your sister? You said she has brown eyes?
No, she had they were like deep green. She's got an albino rabbit in her arm.
Huh. Is she human or is she something else?
She's a robot.
Okay.
Or she's not. She's either a robot, or she's an anime robot. I don't know why I said that, but that's
Why don't
why.
you? Is this Alice or something like Alice?
Oh, it could be Alice. Yeah.
Break ties with it right away, and we're going to ask to have it destroyed.
Break all ties, vows, oaths, photos, contracts, agreements, and connections between myself and this little girl and Alice and the rabbit and all time, space, reality, past, present, future, alternate space, in between space, parallels, pocket realities, and realities, and all dimensions, in all the context of reality. Do not consent. I do not agree to any kind of program overlay or agenda between myself and Alice and this bunny. Unplug, delete, and uninstall. And so be it. She's showing me the necklace.
She's still there?
She was gone, but then out of the corner of my eye, I saw something sparkly, and she came to hand me the necklace.
No. Don't touch it.
I'm not
Have
touching
her destroyed right now. Give her to Rodan.
Just handed it to Rodan.
Not just her. Hand her to Rodan.
Okay.
And the object. Make sure it's not loaded.
Oh no, he's got it. It's got a cross on it. And an opal. And a bell. You just took it.
Yeah, but it took the girl? Or the robot?
Oh. Took all of it. Girl, robot, and the bunny, and the necklace. Just heard the name Kramer.
Kramer.
Oh, Urkemer and Kramer. The necklace had an Urkemer stone on it. Maybe I just heard Kramer because I didn't hear Urkemer. I don't know.
Want to shut down, delete, uninstall any and all AI that was related to Alice. She was trying to hook you in. And ask to disentangle.
It has to shut down, delete, and uninstall anything to do with AI and ancient AI and Alice. I have to disentangle from this once and for all. Something in my finger that they tried to put in. I don't consent and I don't agree to this. Pull this off. It's like a fake finger they tried to put on me. Unplug, delete, and uninstall. I don't consent and I don't agree to this. Out of my foot, out of my leg. I do not consent. I do not agree to being hooked into AI anywhere. I don't consent and I don't agree to that AI stuff. Unplug, delete, and uninstall. I'm seeing a very weird structure. I'm looking at it from really high up. I don't know, it's somewhere here on this planet. It looks like a very large round pool, but with like ocean water in it. There's a small like water thing coming out of the middle. There's green grass around it, but the structure on the left-hand side, it's like a thing where people can sit. It's almost like a coliseum, but it's outdoors. And when you look at it from my vantage point, it almost looks like an eye or something. But on the right, there's a bunch of people there that are gathered to go and sit and look at something. Stop it, get away from me. Something just stabbed me. Doesn't want me to see this. There's a wall, like a dome that covers it usually, but I can see through the dome. There's somebody I know in there. Who's in there? It's a woman with long black hair, curly. She's in there with somebody else. I don't know what they're doing, but these people are transfixed by like that black round thing and the thing that's coming out of the middle, the like jet or whatever, or waterfall or whatever you want to call it. It's a dome. What's dome? Dome of Saint Sebastian. I don't know what this is. I don't know if I'm being brought into some weird space I shouldn't be in. I asked for the truth to be revealed to me.
The Dome of Saint Sebastian.
It's like a satellite dish. Oh, no. I know what I'm looking at. I sent you the article today. Now it makes sense. That thing that got destroyed, you know that big antenna? You know, remember in December you were talking about it with Peter, that thing that it's somewhere in, I think, South America?
Oh, yeah, that's an Arecibo.
There we go. I read it today, and I read that they're trying to take the components from it and restart it up.
Yep.
But I'm seeing it now, but it's a satellite dish, but there's people in it now.
Huh. They trapped?
No, I think they're being used, and there's like green grass around them. Was that what I was in at the very beginning of this whole regression?
Inside
Like
some... It's just
like
a dish.
dough?
It's not...
No, there's something else in it.
Oh, like a flat Earth type of thing?
Or like another reality, or like an artificial reality in a dome, like...
Yeah, like a flat Earth.
You mean a flat Earth? Oh, like a...
Yeah, and there's a dome to it.
I didn't know that. Thought flat Earth was just flat Earth.
No, it has a dome to it. Well, I'll show you. The way people describe it, it's flat. It ends at this flat place. It's circular. It has a dome.
But that doesn't exist, does it?
It does in some reality. It's not necessarily our Earth, but it could, I thought I've seen it inside of our Earth before, but I think they move it. I think it's a prison.
Okay, I just heard Elysium. That's the dome. That's why I saw a dome. I kept on saying dome, but I didn't know why.
And that's what the artificial reality looked like.
Yes. It's all very confusing. There's stuff around our planet. Shouldn't be there. See golden filaments around our planet that shouldn't be there. The gold are just sparkly.
Is that still that other reality, you think?
Could be. It's all very confusing because I've never seen something like this. I don't understand it. It's like a dome that encompasses a planet, but it's not a planet.
Right.
It's a reality I've never seen before.
But if you look inside, is that the place that you were when we first started?
Yes, it feels that way. I don't recognize it with my eyes, with my third eye, but I feel it.
So they're like most, I don't know, maybe some of them are humanoid, but mostly they're cyborg android or something.
I don't get the feeling that humans can survive here. I don't know if it's the air or the food, but I don't think humans can survive here in human
Right.
bodies.
I don't think they have the correct air or food or anything. I think it's just like a contained place for souls or compartments, fixed bodies.
Somebody just try to put one of those spirals in my neck, in my chin.
They're trying to get you to shut up. They
Yeah,
can shut up. Who is that? Let's reveal who that is.
it was a robot. I just saw a white
Okay.
face, a robot. It was Elon Musk. Yeah, it was Elon Musk. It's trying to put him all over my face. You can't do this.
Okay,
Get
I'm
away
going
from
to
me.
present that to Rodan.
All of this, the whole field of that weird stuff in him. That's that weird long silver thing with like that mother of pearl thing at the end. I don't know what it is. He has it now. It's okay.
Who?
Rodan has
Elon
it.
Musk?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want him having anything.
No, I just handed it to Rodan.
Okay.
I saw it, and I saw Elon Musk had it. And I just thought of Rodan. When I do, I just see him come down with his hand and take it. No, I don't. Looks almost like a hair barrette, but it's too long. It's got to be some kind of a tool. It's got red on it too on the top, red gems. Something above me, flying above me. Something dark flying above me right now.
Let's reveal what it is.
There's something that's trying to disconnect me from something. It keeps on blinking. I can't see it.
It's AI. Shut down, delete, uninstall any and all AI right now.
Shut down, delete, and uninstall any and all AI right now. It's like a thing that keeps on going like this right above my head here. It's like a Bordeaux color. Black Bordeaux. Shiny. Net-like. What is that? Keep on flashing. I don't consent. I don't agree to any kind of AI. Unplug, delete, and uninstall.
Did it go away?
Yeah, it turned into a crow and flew away. Raven.
No, it's not supposed to be alive.
Mm.
Okay. Are you pulled out of that space? You're no longer inside that dome space, right? I'm going to
Yep.
ask to pull out all the soul essences that were trapped in there. Any souls that are trapped in there that need to go somewhere else. I'm asking to pull them all out right now. They're not here to be experimented on. All souls belong to the divine source, good or bad. That will be sorted out on the after. I'm going to have them all disintegrate this whole reality, and this idea to control others will be gone. All robotics, all AI, ancient and new, advanced or futuristic, all shutting down, not able to sustain life, not able to hold a soul any longer, insignificant, meaningless, just disappearing like empty robots, recycled into something for purpose. I ask that space is removed and destroyed. Are you free from there?
Yes.
Okay. Do you feel like there's anything else that you want to bring up?
I think I'm okay.
Okay. All right, so we're starting to Release from everything that we have observed and experienced.
Oh, wow. Did we answer the question of Lebanon and everything?
Yeah.
I don't remember all of that.
Yeah. Kind of just pulled yourself out of there, and then it's all connected that we return back again.
You're showing me the flat earth?
Yeah.
I see straw around me, Jess.
Straw?
There's weird straw around me.
Huh.
Like, it's not AI, is it?
Has to shut it down. Any and all AI, shut it down.
I have to shut down any and all AI, but I also have to shut down whatever this straw is around me in water. I see myself. Why do I see myself in like an underground ship or something, and I'm swimming through? I just got a glimpse of or maybe it's algae?
Pull yourself out. Bring yourself back into your proper place and time right now.
I bring myself back into my proper place and time. I don't know what this is.
It's Atlantis. I don't know why you went there.
Oh, that's what I saw at the end. I didn't say anything because when you said, "Are you ready to come out?" and I saw a structure underwater, but something inside of me said, "Don't go there yet." I don't know what that was, but that's, oh wow. There were like these tunnels, like made out of maybe crystal or glass, but we would swim through, and I had algae and stuff around me, but I could see other kinds of beings like seahorses and stuff, almost like the hybrids.
Yeah.
That weren't supposed to be. I think I saw it when it was flooded. I think I saw it when it was actually flooded for some reason, because I was swimming through an area that shouldn't have had water in it. I don't know. Am I completely out of there? I don't want to do anything to Atlantis.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually see you as a man. Maybe you you might have restored yourself there.
So I will tell you this: when I saw myself underwater, I had an idea. I felt almost like I was the king of Atlantis at that point, for some reason. Then I was like, is that really it or not? But I looked at myself, and it reminded me of what I saw myself as being in that well. Maybe I saw something.
You looked like you were strong. You were doing well.
You have been listening to Andromeda Talks Radio. Join us on YouTube channel Jessica Arael Morocco and visit her website at www.readingsbyarael.com.